Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch, 7-10. Batting second, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Silver. Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
This is Mark DeRosa.
Freddie.
Welcome to the show.
Inning. Stepping in next, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far. Inning. Just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. One and one. Reilly brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Turner has it, and there's out number 2. So now into the box is Travis Darnold, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Darnold is off of first with 2 away. Fouled off. The next 0-2. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. Now here's the first offering.
The second baseman,
Trey Turner, is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Up next, Muncie. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Seeger, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better. He can really hurt you.
From the belt, the pitch. Mookie Betts is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
1-1, no strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Sliced hard on the ground. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Betts looking up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
In now, Charlie Morton.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie Morton.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Muncie in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt deck. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
The right field,
So next to bat will be Jorge Silver. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 delivery. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seeger.
Corey Seeger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Nope, inside.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Will Smith.
Next to stand in is Will Smith. Now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
1-1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike three, and there are two away.
Batting seventh.
So the next to bat will be A.J. Pollard. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Down and away, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And now pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Austin Reilly. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Sweeps across and catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darnold. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The 1-1.
Ball in. That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Sky will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 4-0. Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Bellinger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bellinger, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here comes the 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Walker Buehler. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Here now is Trey Turner as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position. But you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Set and a 3-0 offering, and they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning double play is now in order.
Next up is Max Muncie, and they're runners at the corners now. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Into right field. That's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he's safe.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Betts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike two. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as this is grounded foul off to the left. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, down.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Only one in the inning here for. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Corey Seeger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seeger.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here now is Will Smith. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Pollock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Next up for Los Angeles, Walker Buehler. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. One count and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Charlie Morton. Now the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it. The
windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Alex Vesia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. To the plate now, Jorge Silver. In the dirt here, no movement on base. It's ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now it'll be Austin Reilly. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get fouled. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Next, here is Travis Darnold. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
Albies at third, Freeman at second. Reilly is over at first with 1 away. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Max Muncie comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Left side, but well foul. Muncie 30 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall. First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall. Kelly has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two and 2. Duvall gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still 2 and 2. sinker. 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Guillermo Heredia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Heredia, 30 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
At the plate now is Ozzie Albies. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. From the belt, the pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Jorge Silver. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Second and third, 2 away. Two and two to Jorge Silver.
2 balls.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sinker misses, ball 4. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2 out, bases loaded. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
1-2 now.
1 ball.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So now here is Corey Seeger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Set. Here comes the 1-1. high in the air out to center field. Peterson is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to dig in, Will Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Nope,
just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A.J. Pollock would be next. Two out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Dodgers down in order. They trail 6-1. So now to the plate, Austin Reilly, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now here's the first offering.
Ball,
the fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Yeah.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Darnold.
Next up is Travis Darnold. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Darnold is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
That's a ball.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one.
That's an out.
Over to Muncie, and they double him up.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And that retires the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. They lead it 6-1. Now to bat, A.J. Pollock. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
A.J. Pollock.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
2 balls.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. And now Cody Bellinger. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Tapped up the first baseline. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now got it.
You know, D'Lo, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes into this one at 271 with 19 homers and 67 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Bellinger, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's a look over to first. And he's back easily. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runner at first here, one man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Next, it'll be Trey Turner, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 2-2. Maybe a 2-ball grounded out to Swanson at short. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1. Oscar Yinua trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Muncie.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. In the air now out to right field. Soler's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Brustar Gratterall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Brustar Gratterall.
Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A little low. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Jock Peterson. And there are 2 away now. Aire Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. The 1-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Luke Jackson will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
So here is Mookie Betts, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
New ball.
Now it
No
looks
strike.
like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 2-0 on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now to the plate, here is Justin Turner. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Corey Seeger.
That's his stop.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Jackson, a native Floridian. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 3-0 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run homer down the line in left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Richard Rodriguez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez. Now batting. Left fielder.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
One ball.
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next to the top. No pitcher.
Austin Barnes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
I got to count
4
1 and 2.
runs here in this half inning. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 6-5. Evan Phillips enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Two and one.
That's out.
Pitch on the way. Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 2-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now is Jorge Silver.
Jorge Silver.
From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Game here in the top of the 9th.
That's a
now
ball.
A fastball that's taken
One
close
ball,
that time, but it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it. Showed nice closing speed. And ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
First base.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Reilly. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. First offering, Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Swanson over to his left. Makes the play, one away. Now in the box, Max Muncie has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Mookie Betts is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So next to hit is Mookie Betts. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
No strike.
Two and 0 now. And this is taken down around his ankles for ball 3. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Striding in is Justin Turner, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Corey Seeger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Walker Buehler struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Will Smith closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance,